Iverson now 1 for 4 here at the start. Shaq getting position. Shaquille O'Neal with his first field goal.
Well, Shaq going to the finesse game, Hurley. That little jump shot, not looking for the power game right now.
Perhaps aware of the possibility of those offensive foul calls that we saw here on Sunday night. McKee. So the Lakers with the ball and now lead 8-6.
Marv, I think that's a great observation. If Shaq were to get an offensive foul early, it might bother him after what's happened in Game 3. I think this is an excellent start by him.
6.5 remaining, first quarter. Oh, Iverson from behind trying to knock it free. O'Neal rejected by Mutombo. The crowd responding to the Kemba Mutombo. Hill kept alive by Mutombo. Kemba has been much more offensive-minded in this playoff run. Larry Brown calling for time. So when we pick it up, the Sixers will have 17 on the shot clock. 6:03 left in the first. Lakers up by 2.
The Lakers lead by 2, but I think the Sixers were hoping that with an extra day's rest that they were going to be able to get up and pressure the ball. You see, they've already forced 3 turnovers, the points off turnovers. And look in Game 1 when they won. Look how big these 19, 25, and 10. These are big numbers. You go to Game 2, they drop down to 16 forced turnovers. But look, so combined 29, combined 27, combined 14 after the big Game 1. So that is one of the things that really the 76ers thrive on, Mark. The ability to get out in that open court so they don't have to play so much half-court basketball. And you see the power of Shaquille O'Neal. It was tough for Iverson to even knock it out of his hands, but then the block by Mutombo.
And Horace Grant getting a piece of that shot from Iverson, who's now 1 for 5, and the Sixers 3 of 11 here at the start. Both teams remaining the same following the timeout. Here's Grant. O'Neal. And Shaq puts it down. Oh, facial served up on Mutombo.
Well, the Lakers love to get to those offensive boards. You see Shaq has already been there a couple times. Kobe, so even though they're shooting a low percentage, they're getting multiple shot opportunities. You see the dunks. In this series, O'Neal 17 of the team 27.
Lakers up 10-6. Jones off, and a pushing foul on O'Neal that set Mutombo flying.
Oh, this is unstoppable. You get the ball in this deep if you're Shaquille O'Neal. I don't care if it's Mutombo. He cracks him with an elbow across the face and then just mashes the ball through the basket. And you can see Shaq, he loves that kind of moment. It's what he talked to us yesterday about, Marv, that he said, I'm coming back with a vengeance.
Shaq incidentally spent part of yesterday taking an off-hours tour of the Philadelphia Zoo. He says he's visited zoos in every NBA city. As you take another look at, the elbow of Shaq. The Sixers were hoping that Shaq would walk through the Komodo dragon area, as Sharon Stone's husband did over the weekend. Shaq stayed away from that. Mutombo, and missed by Jones on the follow.
Should have got 2 hands on that one, made sure he got the easy one.
And Shaq does it again.
Shaq's running right to the front of the rim, Mark. Anytime they have a fast break, he's going right to the front of the rim, and Mutombo is sealed directly behind him. That is unstoppable.
Lakers with a 12-6 lead. Sixers have missed their last 7 shots. Jermaine Jones out of control at the offensive end. Leads to Derek Fisher. Jermaine Jones has missed 3 shots and has made a couple of miscues trying to force the issue.
Marv, always say pass with flair, but not in the air. So if you get up there and you turn it over, you got nowhere to go with it. That's exactly what happened with Jermaine Jones.
11-0 run for the Lakers. Iverson forcing as he draws the foul. Just wanted to get that shot up. He realized the foul was coming.
when you're struggling, Mark, get two hands on that ball and make sure you get the basket to go down. Jermaine Jones made a great rebound, but got too spectacular. Now look right where Shaq is. It's unstoppable. When he gets there, Dikembe's head is actually underneath the basket. He could not go up without putting his hands through the rim. So Shaq getting great post position.
A standing ovation for George Lynch as he made his way off the bench. And he'll come on for Tyrone Hill. The question is, how many minutes can George give the Sixers? Back from a broken bone in his left foot. We saw him earlier with Lewis Johnson. Has not played since the 13th of May, but said, hey, we're in the finals. I have to give it a shot.
I'd like to check his pulse rate right now. His heart has to be racing.
Bryant to the rim. Kobe Bryant. And the Lakers now lead 16-8.
See, this is not what the Sixers wanted. Once again, they're down 8. They're playing from behind. Mark, when you do that, you expend so much energy. In the fourth quarter, it has killed the Sixers shooting.
Eric Snow is also checked in for the first time. Mutombo with a sweeping hook. Talking with Dikembe yesterday, I mentioned that he has come a long way offensively. Is this something we can look for next season? There's no pause. He said yes. Kobe Bryant with the reverse. And Shaq will get credit for the tip.
Well, what happened there? Kobe gets inside. He breaks your defense down. Mutombo comes over to block the shot, and nobody there to block out Shaquille O'Neal with another offensive rebound.
9 points for O'Neal. Iverson. Now met on the switch by Bryant. Iverson. And deflected out. Last touch by the Sixers. Allen Iverson just 1 for his first 6. The Lakers with an 18-10 lead as a timeout has been taken.
Well, Dikembe with that sweeping hook, Marv, you talked about him being more offensive-minded, trying to keep Shaq occupied on the defensive end of the floor. But now watch what happens here. Kobe goes to the basket. Watch Mutombo as he comes over to block it. No one there to get in front of Shaquille O'Neal. 2 easy points, almost in the cylinder. The Lakers off to a slow start early, then now lead by 8.
There's George Lynch, who played in all 82 regular season games for the 76ers, making his return tonight from that broken bone in his foot. For more on George Lynch, let's check in with Lewis Johnson.
Well, thank you, Marv. Just before the game started tonight, I asked Philadelphia trainer Lenny Currier if he was okay with Lynch playing with a broken foot that was not completely healed. Currier told me that he's all right with it because he's done a lot to help support his foot with tape, and that the doctors had given Lynch the option to play. But when I asked Larry Brown, he told me that he was not comfortable with Lynch playing, but that Brown said Lynch deserved the chance to play in the NBA Finals because he's the guy that helped him to get here. Marv?
All right, Lewis. George Lynch, a one-time member of the Lakers. Shaq's pass picked off by Lynch. Snow with a 4-on-3, but the Lakers cover it well. And the Sixers have to regroup. There's McKee working on Bryant. Nowhere to go. And a 3-second violation is called. Goes back to the subject of George Lynch. Played 3 years with the Lakers, then 2 with Vancouver. It's his 3rd year with Philadelphia, but George, as it turns out, instrumental in the Lakers being able to sign Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, they had salary cap space available, speaking of Vancouver.